On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype, we make it take flight.
Yeah man, my viewers and subscribers, what one. A blessed and wonderful Friday morning to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now, my peeps, I don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So in the morning, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So watch this now, my peeps, to the name Friday, the day when Mr. Smichael smile upon some of the ones and ones them pocket. So whilst traversing the streets from Moran Point to Negril Point, please safe travel, pan the gravel, and continuously look out on the corner yai Kazwa. The old dirty corner boy them always out there alerts. So to the name Friday, the start of another weekend. Let's just hope and pray that it doesn't turn out to be similar to that of last weekend and previous weekends. Now we are going to kick it off this morning here with Jamaica's murder statistics. Yeah man. So for the first 253 days in this year, 963 knockings and clappings that has resulted in the loss of life of our Jamaican men and women were logged by the police. And I repeat, 963 people lose them 3 pints courtesy of the old dirty corner boy them. That stands at 125 fewer than the corresponding period last year. Nothing at all to gloat about. Whilst we are thankful that 125 people less lose them 3 pints, the 963 is not acceptable by no means. Now the country is averaging about 120 homicides per month. That is about 28 people losing them 3 pints each week. That's an atrocity, Jamaicans. The data from the police shows that homicides have increased in 5 of the 19 police divisions since the start of the year. Now the parish of Hanover, which is the Hanover Police Division, is showing 26 loss of life, more than that of last year. The St. Anne Police Division has 14 more than that of last year. Portland has recorded 2 more than that of last year. The Clarendon Police Division is also showing 13 more homicides, whilst Eastern Kingston has 5 more than last year. The members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force hierarchy stated that whilst it's a fact that homicides have increased in some divisions, it has also fallen in 14 police divisions. They are saying that they're treating it as a small victory. Come on, heads of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, or heads of our security forces. This is nothing for you to gloat about. This is not a small victory. This is not a victory at all, because too many of our Jamaican people are still losing their lives to the hands of criminals. Now, as expected, my peeps, the parish of St. James, the St. James Police Division, is leading the homicides race in 2023, logging at 139 loss of life so far. So we are giving the stats as it relates to the police division and not necessarily a parish on a whole. So the number is 7% less than that of the corresponding period last year. That's for St. James. Notably though, St. James is the only police division in which the loss of life count has exceeded the 100 mark so far since 2023. Now, the parish of Westmoreland, which is the Westmoreland Police Division, has so far 86 loss of life, and that is 22 less than that of last year. The St. Andrew South Police Division has recorded 84 loss of life, and that stands at 19 less than that of last year. The St. Catherine North Police have recorded 79 loss of life to date. That is 104 less than that of last year. Whilst the St. Catherine South Police has logged 72 loss of life, which reflects 17 less for the same period of 2022. So we are indeed grateful that a number of police divisions have seen a decrease in the amount of knockings and clappings resulted in the loss of life of some people. But it is by no means a victory, because the number still stands at 963 loss of life to the hands of criminal elements. But anyway, make we move on. Now an update, my peeps. The Kingston Western Police have finally laid charges against this criminal element presently on your screen. This old dirty kind of boy, yeah. Yeah, man. He has since been identified as 36-year-old Desbert Bogle. He was arrested and charged by the Kingston Western Police for the knockings and clappings of a 15-year-old girl that left her seriously injured in the hospital. But before I continue, parents, and also some of you young girls out there, you all need to be mindful as parents of the places that your children go. And you too, young girls and boys, are to be mindful of the people you get involved with at a tender age. In fact, you should not be involved with anyone at a certain age. At age 15, you are supposed to be focusing on your schooling and nothing else. Now, this criminal element here, Desbert Bogle, otherwise known as Marvin, said to be a resident of the Tivoli Gardens community. He was charged on Wednesday with several offenses, including knockings and clappings with intent, possession of a prohibited weapon, unauthorized possession of ammunition, and making use of a firearm to commit a felony. The police had launched a search for Bogle after the 15-year-old student who resides in St. Catherine turned up at the Kingston Public Hospital with a bullet wound on August 30. It was initially reported by the teen that she was attacked and conned up by gunmen in the Kingston Western Police Division. But an investigation revealed that the girl get conned up inside an apartment inside Tivoli Gardens in which persons were playing with a firearm. Now, it's reported that Bogle and the 15-year-old was in an apartment together when him conned her up. It is said that he rushed her to hospital where she was admitted in critical condition. Bogle surrendered to the police on Monday and was subsequently charged for the offense. Now, in my view, from the police report, it seems as if they were in a relationship and were playing with the illegal firearm in the apartment, and the firearm conned her up. Yeah, man. So, in a bid to cover up everything, she gave the police an initial report that she, along with friends, were in the Kingston Western Police Division, somewhere in the Kingston Western Police Division, when gunmen attacked them, robbed them, and conned her up. And knowing fully well it was not so, she was in the house with a man inside Tivoli Gardens when the gun went off and conned her up. She could have lost her 3 points. Now, I'm pretty sure her parents have them hand on their head somewhere right now. And I said, boy, Chano, where did I go wrong? But sometimes, you just have some pitney. We're just hell-bent on doing what they feel and are probably led to do these things by friend and company. Yeah, man. Now, over there in the St. Catherine North Police Division, detectives are probing the circumstances surrounding the knockings and clappings which resulted in the loss of life of a man and the injuring of another man near Claremont High School in Linstead on Saturday, September 9th. Now, the deceased man is presently on your screen. He has since been identified as 27-year-old Raheem Blake, otherwise known as Pops in the streets. The police stated that he was a vendor at the Claremont High School and also a past student of the Claremont High School. His 61-year-old relative, who was injured in that brazen knockings and clappings, was taken to the hospital for treatment. The constabulary force stated that reports from the Linstead police are that sometime about 3 p.m., Blake was a passenger in a Toyota Fielder motor car that was traveling along the roadway, and upon reaching a section of the roadway, they were reportedly ambushed by men traveling in a Suzuki Swift motor car who opened gunfire, hitting them all over their bodies. The police were, however, summoned, and upon their arrival, the injured men were taken to the hospital, where Blake was pronounced you know what. The incident was, however, captured on a surveillance camera in the area. The camera shows the late Blake exiting a residential area and walking towards the main road in his community. A silver Toyota Fielder motor car driven by his relative stopped, and he entered and sat in the front passenger seat. A red Suzuki Swift motor car, which apparently was following the one driven by Blake's relative, appeared on the scene and blocked the path of the one that Blake was sitting in. 2 gunmen then alighted from the red Suzuki Swift motor car and conned up Blake 15 times before rushing into the getaway car headed towards the highway that runs between Linstead and Yoatan. Yeah, man, I saw the man them deal with the situation grimy. Parents, I'm saying this to you. More time we need to listen to the sayings of our elders. The elders always say, you have to bend the tree from it young. And see it now, I never listen. And now a 13-year-old boy has been charged in relation to a break-in and a theft of over $180,000 from a woman's home in his community in Clarendon. The teen was charged on Tuesday with burglary and larceny after being interviewed in the company of his mother. According to the police report, he admitted to the crime. He is set to appear in court on October 10. Now, the police report stated that sometime about 6 p.m. on the day in question, the complainant realized that the strip around her back door was missing, along with an undetermined sum of money. The report was made to the police, and upon further investigation, the boy's home was searched. The police stated that $180,000 in cash was found in the ceiling of the dwelling. The teen was then later arrested and charged. So we as parents need to be more mindful of these things and always keep a watchful eye out on our boys. Now, a major security operation is underway in the parish of St. Elizabeth. A much needed one, I must say. The operation, which started sometime about 4 a.m. this morning, Friday, with the assistance of the Jamaica Defense Force Air Wing, is being conducted right across the Slipe and adjoining communities. Deputy Superintendent in charge of the St. Elizabeth Police Division stated that the security forces are searching for drugs, guns, and wanted individuals. DSP Minto stated that the operation is being conducted following the recent seizure of about 600 pounds of the vegetable matter resembling ganja. And that one took place about 2 weeks ago. He stated that the Slipe area is a major transshipment point for the narcotic, and the guns trade is also a part of all of that. So he stated that wanted individuals are usually also in that area, and some are trying to flee the island via the means of a speedboat. So residents in the area of the special operation are being urged to remain calm and cooperate with the security forces as they continue their relentless efforts to rid your communities of criminal elements. Yeah, man. So anyway, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.